Bienvenidos a otro capítulo más. Este juegazo de verdad está de locos, está increíble, les va a volar la cabeza. Anteriormente les subí lo que es el contexto de lo que es este videojuego. Luego les subí un capítulo importante de nuestro primer alter creado, que era el ingeniero. De verdad, la gestión emocional con las personas es increíble. Aquí vas a tener que gestionar a tu persona como si estuvieses lidiando en una situación de la vida real. Tienes que lidiar con sus emociones, tienes que lidiar con su ansiedad, así que no tiene desperdicio este videojuego. A continuación les voy a subir un gameplay, el capítulo número 3 de nuestro segundo alter creado. Este alter es el científico, creo que es uno de los más importantes, así que no vamos a tener problemas con este señor, pues eso lo veremos a continuación. Quédate para ver si este señor nos genera problemas como el ingeniero o simplemente colabora con nosotros. Pero ya no solamente tendremos que lidiar con uno, sino ahora será con un segundo alter. Entonces ahora la tripulación sube a 3. Quédate para ver cómo nos va con este tercer alter creado, que es el científico. Cómo nos ayuda en las investigaciones. Es importante en las misiones para investigar mejoras para la nave. Conseguir la manera de poder seguir moviendo la nave a través del planeta. Recuerden que si nos atrapa el sol estamos listos, así que quédate hasta el final para que veas cómo nos funcionó el científico y cómo nos llevamos los tres dentro de la nave. Te invito a que te suscribas, que es totalmente gratis, y así te enteras cada vez que suba un capítulo nuevo de esta gran serie. Sígueme en mis redes sociales, @Kaitakaro, para que te enteres de noticias, actualizaciones, lanzamientos y juegos gratis. Todo lo que necesitas en el mundo gaming. Quédate hasta el final para ver el gameplay, que está increíble, y déjame en los comentarios qué te pareció.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned. You okay? Surprisingly okay, especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What? How much rupidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough? Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which could only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found rupidium. Besides, well, you're wrong about one thing. You are my duplicate. I created you using rupidium, but we're not identical. I've noticed you're not as quick to process information, and that's the interesting part. Yeah, our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board, but there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind? That Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed. Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately? Well, your situation... You're right. Going through the mission logs. Am I? Good. I can see that you're angry. Just leave me alone. Come on, let me help. What do you usually do?
I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer, am I right?
Well, brother, good news. There's plenty.
Give my people plenty of beer. missing a few rad filters. I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
Cheers.
I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
Hello, Jan.
There's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
So, did you find a solution to our problem? Yes, it's super simple. We'll build a bridge. Oh, just like that? Well, it can't be a regular bridge, of course. We don't have the time nor the manpower to accomplish that. However, there is a certain technology that came to my mind, superconductive bridge anchors. They could allow us to quickly span a light but durable construction across our obstacle. Oh, isn't that dangerous? The base is heavy as hell. When I say it's safe, it's safe. There is one small thing, though. Oh, here we go. Cut out the sarcasm. It's not my fault this excursion was prepared by a dilettante. Blueprints for the anchors should be standard equipage for every mission since Project Versant went live. But not on this one. They should fire the logistician, if there ever was one. Tell me about it. It's so typical of Ally Corp to send people on a mission and then leave them stranded without proper equipment. I hope you're not feeling sorry for yourself, because we need to act. You are in touch with mining operations, right? Yeah, I am. Why? Next time you talk to someone from mining ops, tell them to send over the anchor blueprints from Versant. Once we have them, things will go back to super simple. You'll see. All right, will do. So, how are you? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This... Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them. Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That slow enough for you? Hey, the people are there for the mission. Truth... Yeah. Honestly? But I hope we're not gonna sit around crying. There's work to... That's true. Well, let's get to it. Hello, Dolski here.
Jan, tell me you did it.
I did it.
Well done. Now, all we need to do is bring it home safely. Are you making...
I'm still looking...
Oh, I don't want to cause panic.
I'm gonna need your help.
What can I do?
I need blueprints for superconductive bridge anchors.
Versant.
I'm smarter than you think, Maxwell.
Well, you're familiar with aborted scientific programs unknown to the public.
Aborted? Are you sure?
Yes. Project Versant was terminated years ago due to...
What? Didn't they come up with some tech useful for mining missions?
No. How would you even know what they were unless... an alternate version of you was somehow involved in... someone from... That's a...
This is more fucked up than I thought.
A good poem should resist comprehension. Your situation reminded me of that phrase.
Is that supposed to help?
I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it might be all we have. Project Versant did leave behind unfinished drafts. Crisscrossed formulae, discarded calculations, the usual scribbles of a scientific... For what it's worth, I'll ask Lucas to send it over to your terminal. I have to say, Jan...
So, I certainly hope so, because I just saw something come in from mining ops, and it looks like a bad joke. Did you precisely ask for bridge anchor blueprints? Of course, random odds and ends of unfinished research? I find that hard to believe. No. Look, I know, it's gotta mean something. Well, if you put it that way.
We're running out of radiation filters.
Rid of you.
manage to recreate the blueprints? Believe it or not, I did. I knew you would. I can't say that didn't motivate me. I don't often thank people, but thanks for believing in me. Anyway, now it's all down to getting those anchors in place. You'll need a specific type of superconductive polymer to build them. More work. Great. I choose to be deaf to your sarcasm. So, where do I get these polymers from? They can be produced in a refinery. So you'll need to build one, ASAP. Let me warn you, it's a
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
this? It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing. Rid of